What's good? I'm Ghibli. We got Doom here, and we got some 2006 Mario type deal. Nice Pablo webcam up in the corner. You'll love to see it. And I want to say this is our losers round like 3. So whoever loses this one is out.
Sure.
And yeah, I said that without checking. I'll have to like look it up now. But yeah, we're about midway through the tournament. Losers bracket here. Pretty good players left still. These lads included. Oh, I was wrong. Losers round 2. So yeah, 9 seed in Pablo versus 11 seed in Sander. So hopefully we'll have a nice close match here today.
Yeah, their PBs aren't that far apart. I think Pablo has a 2241 and SanderNor has a 2253, which in the grand scheme of things here isn't all that big of a difference.
No, it really isn't. Especially over the course of a race, you know, lots of many silly things can happen. So definitely not a big advantage to either runner here. Especially with Pablo looking at some fast 2 junk. That's a super hard trick, and if he goes for it in the race, that could swing things very large, either one way or the other.
Yeah, you can waste a lot of time doing this trick, so we probably won't see him doing more than 4 attempts in the race. That is the point at which you start to lose time, like, significantly.
Yeah. So I think these I sent them the link to get started, so I don't know if they actually saw that, but hopefully we can get off here quite quickly. But yeah, to kind of explain what Pablo's doing there, just a little peek behind the curtain. It's only a single frame perfect trick, so you have to I want to say it's release jump at the exact peak of your jump, but also that jump has to be exactly y velocity 0 at the top, which is like kind of awkward to make happen. So it's a really awkward trick. You don't actually get the y = 0 that often, because it makes you it tricks him into thinking he's on the ground, and then if you release frame perfectly, which is like blind, you can get up there. So it's a really hard trick. So yeah, hopefully he goes for it just for the swag in the race. But yeah, really tough stuff to go for.
Practicing one tower. That's the task cycle there. It's a bit tricky to do. You have a handful of frames to get the first jump in, and if you miss it, then you'll either get stuck like he did, as you saw there, or you'll just be too slow and die, which you really don't want.
All right, I can see real time they did actually start, so we'll be off here quite quickly. And some further context on what we're going to be doing here today. We got a best of 3. You can see there's 2 little blanked out stars above each of their names. They're going to be trying to fill them in. First to 2 wins. And yeah, first thing you might notice here is a little bit of a difference between these pictures. Spot the difference. It's not, well, it is the Toads too, but one of them's playing Mario, one of them's playing Luigi, and that really does not matter. It's all preference, but Sander has the better preference, so we're rooting for Sander today.
Of course, of course. Luigi for life. But here they go, heading into World 1 now. So, something they've done before they've even started the run is they've set up an RNG manip, which we call the Super Manip because it was invented by a super cool guy named Super. And to make this manip work, they need to have a certain number of double jumps in this first level here, and then that will allow them to get the blue shell in 1-2.
Yeah, I didn't see 8 double jumps from either of them, so that makes me think that both of them are going for mini route potentially, which could be quite juicy if we can see that.
Yeah, I believe 7 double jumps also works on some setups.
For non-mini route?
Yeah.
Yeah, 7 or 8. I think 8's guaranteed. Oh, actually, hold on, I lied. They're on different setups. Nice QSGs. Okay, so that's good. So the first stage of RNG manipulation worked out properly there. They both got the blue shell, which is really nice to see. That's one thing the main thing we manipulate RNG for. But also, if you can look at like the ground tiles, you'll notice they're slightly different between them. One of them's primarily like cloud-looking figures. One of them's like submarine-looking figures. It's hard to see, but that indicates they're actually on different RNG manipulations. As Sander just misses the pipe there, a little slip, not so swag. At this point, they've both messed up enough, I think, that it shouldn't matter. I don't actually remember which one is mini minute, but so we'll probably not see mini minute. But that's like hyper advanced stuff. Like for races, it only really matters between like the top couple seeds.
I don't think Sander would be on the mini minute because when I saw him practicing 5A is it? He didn't take the route that I normally see people doing the mini minute would do. But here they are. They managed to get the Taz cycle, I think. No, they didn't. Sander didn't get the Taz cycle.
Yeah, it looked to me like he almost didn't even go for it. Like, if you had seen Pablo, what he does is he jumps up immediately, quickly on his platforms. But Sander just kind of went left. Did he like pick up a fire? I didn't actually see. Ooh, Pablo.
Nice little save there.
Yeah, so you might have seen what Sander did. Break 2 blocks at once. That's the goal. Pablo missed it a little bit, only broke 1, had to go for a backup. But he is fine. And Pablo's got a tiny lead coming out for getting his task cycle.
And would you believe it or not, that's World 1 done already. We're heading into World 5 now, which is very snowy. You can see it in the background there. That's one of the things I really like about this game. It's this little detail there. You can see the background of the world you're heading to.
Yeah, this game is like really, really nice, especially for the time. Like this was top tier stuff. I know at least like me and my friends would play this on the bus like all the time. It was awesome. Shout out to 2006 people.
Yeah, it looks like Pablo is going for the mini manip there, and Sander is not. So what we just saw there, Pablo did a QSG off one of the bricks there, and what QSG does is it allows you to have the full running speed that you would otherwise have without a shell, whilst you're in the shell, and it will allow you to get the level done quicker and more consistently by doing the QSG, so you can get the timing right for the RNG manip down the line.
Wow, did he actually get mini minute? I just assumed it was bad because of his one tower, but if he gets a blue shell here? Okay.
I swear, I've never seen anything but a blue shell coming out of the red bricks. Maybe I just get really lucky.
There's a reason for that. If you go on the normal manip, like Sander just did, I believe, the blue shell is guaranteed to be in the box, I think. So, and it's almost guaranteed to always go there. So if you do the normal manip, it will always be a blue shell. And if you go for mini manip, usually you can't mess it up bad enough that something else will come out of the box. You'll either get a blue shell, which is hard to do, but what you want, or you'll not get the red block to go somewhere else entirely. So usually you don't see anything else in there. So that's a tiny little thing that's cool. Nice fat twos, by the way. Oh, okay, never mind. So the whole point of mini manip is that we want this hammer bro here to end up on 5 ghost house. But with the manip, it doesn't work if he starts on 5-3, like he just did with Pablo. So although the rest look good for Pablo, we're not going to see the hammer bro be on ghost house. Nice QSG. Not sure if it's going to be fast enough to skip fireworks. So yeah, we won't be able to see the mini in ghost house, which could have saved like 10 seconds or something. Watch Pablo's timer here, though. He's going to slow down. Yeah, he's slowing down because he did not want to get a 66 on the timer. Sander also have to deal with this. Yeah. Yeah, so if you get the 66 on the timer, or the last 2 digits are the same, you're going to throw up some fireworks, and that it looks cool, but quite slow and really not good. Wastes like 6-7 seconds typically. So don't like to see that. That's why they slow down to avoid that. Really technical level here, though. Pablo with some slips. A slow bruiser activation. That's how you want to do it with Sander. Nicely done, catching up.
Yeah, it's basically allowed them to be neck and neck here. Oh, but Sander misses the hidden block there. And Pablo is once again in the lead. Not an amazing door entry, although that's probably still faster than what I can do.
Yeah, I mean, it's mid for a race. Like, I think the key thing is Ghost House is a very scary level if you put your foot wrong. So you could definitely get hit here. And this shell is uber important for the upcoming levels. So yeah, it's good they both came through fine. Could have been faster, but it's whatever at the end of it.
Yeah, and you'll see they're both scrolling to the right here. That's just to make it so that a Plumpkin doesn't spawn and move onto the platform. You saw just there on Sander's screen, one spawned and was walking off the ledge. That would have been the platform if the screen wasn't scrolled to the right. And yes, the actual name for them is Plumpkin.
I straight up did not know that until now. That's all. Let's go alien. All right, so yeah, that's World 5 done. Pretty quick. Maybe not optimal for the race. Both these guys looking like they're going to get around 8:10. Typically, that's something a little subpar for the race. But since they're both there, like, it doesn't really matter. Gap being like 1-2 seconds. Jeez.
Yeah,
So,
still incredibly close. And we're heading into World 8 here, which is the hardest world, arguably. Although I'd argue that some bits in World 7
Oh,
are...
Sander!
Oh, no.
Oh, this is really bad.
That is massive. Oh, and he gets a pixel stuff as well.
You know, oh, Pablo, bro. Yo, 8-1 is not supposed to be this hard.
Now.
Okay, you know what? Shout out to Sander. His backups have been actually like really nice that level. Good saves. Like, this level's incredibly hard once you lose your shell. Because the crows are consistent until you move differently than you usually do, and then they're completely unpredictable. So dang, both of them losing their shell there. Not a typical sight.
Yeah, it's going to be... Oh!
Oi.
Oh, but Pablo does have the backup shell from earlier, from his failed attempt at the mini-manip. That is a long cooldown. You have to wait for the water to go all the way back down, but it's going to save him so much time down the line that I think it's probably worth it. Wouldn't you agree? Oh, and
I'm not sure.
There as well.
It's definitely better than what Sander just did. Oh, he's going for fast too. What a mad lad.
Nah, okay, he gives up after 2. That's fair enough.
You know, the strat was really smart. Just the blue shell activation was kind of dumb from Pablo. So a little mistake there with a cool pipe entry, by the way. So yeah, I'm not actually sure it saved time, because having shell for the next couple levels saves around 15-ish seconds, and he maybe just wasted 15 seconds waiting for the cycle there. So, I don't know, maybe safety-wise it's better.
Ooh, that's sketchy.
Yikes. So, wow, yeah. Bold to go for Fasty 2 after all that as well. Shout out to Pablo. I mean, just look at the dude. He's so cool. He's got an awesome beard. I wish I could have that beard.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, Sander with the lead currently, but aggregate lead I think is probably going to Pablo if he can keep his shell through the next level, because 8-3 is really important to have shell for.
Nice movement from Sander there while picking up the flower.
Yeah, I thought he was not going to make that cycle, honestly.
Oh,
yeah.
but he doesn't make that.
That's big. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, that's massive. These cycles are huge. Oh, Sander, bro.
Pablo
yeah, 8 tower is
great time here.
Yeah, Pablo grooving. Sander not grooving. Such an unforgiving level 8 tower 1. You lose 1 cycle, it's like, okay, maybe like 5 seconds. You lose 2 cycles, oh boy, you just lost like 20-30 seconds. And Sander looks like he's lost like 3 or 4, so I don't even know how bad it is. but it's really bad for Sander right now.
Yeah, considering he doesn't have the blue shell either going to this next level, which is why we keep the shell for this long. Oh, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, I'm doing the math right here. I think he lost like 31, 32 seconds just then. So big yikes for Sander. So yeah, while on aggregate, it looked pretty close before. Now it looks like a 45-second Pablo lead, and he's gonna, or aggregate lead, he's gonna extend it to about 45 seconds after this level finishes because of this blue shell. Notice as he gets to the top here, notice his horizontal swimming speed. It's like decently fast, like he's moving. And then look at Sander here, he's just
That's like somewhere
slow.
in between walking and running speed on land. It's pretty good. Where Sander is walking speed, I think.
Yeah, I don't actually know the speed values. I'm curious now, though. Because full running speed is about 3 pixels per second. I have no idea what walking speed is. Maybe 1. But
You mean per
the way
frame?
he...
I was gonna say per second. That's
Oh yeah, no. Per frame, yes. No, 3 frames, 3 pixels per second. Jeez, dude. But yeah, Sander is offsetting a little bit of this time loss though by swimming through these bubble streams that push him right a little bit. And if he holds neutral during that, he can extend that push further. So that's kind of a cool, like, hidden mechanic. Intentional shell loss, by the way, there. Big bonk. So yeah, Pablo does not need the shell anymore. No more water levels, so blue shell is kind of not amazing. Technically for TAS it is amazing, but practically it's better not to have blue shell from here on out.
Okay, I like what Pablo is doing here. I prefer getting the fire in this level. Although it looks like he's still crouching on the platform, so that kind of defeats the purpose.
I kind of respect it though. I'm always a croucher. You can either crouch or shoot fire to cancel if it stops. Crouching, it's weirder, but maybe it's just because what I know. Upcoming though,
I know,
8
with
Castle.
crouching, I feel like I'm just gonna fall off.
It's definitely more awkward. I think if you're new to the game, you definitely want to get used to shooting fireballs if you can here. But this level has potential for major mistakes. Definitely seen a lot of big deaths here. Particularly towards this middle section level as Pablo comes up on it now. He's going to have to do a 3-frame walk-off, or not, or he's taking the safe strat. Okay. Alright, never mind.
I think with a lead like this, he can just keep it safe for the rest of the run, and he'll be fine. As long as he doesn't die, he should be fine.
Yeah. You and Pablo using your brain instead of the best strats. That's probably how you're going to win the race, honestly. Easy kills. Ooh, actually, did you notice the timer was about to be 66? Pablo did not go for an optimal switch just so he couldn't get 66 on the timer. Sander.
Nice save, and that is why you want to be. Pablo probably wants to be safe there, because if he missed that, he would have died.
Yeah, it looked to me like Sander just completely missed his 3-frame crouch. If you crouch on the last 3 frames of the platform there while landing on the correct part of it initially, you'll be able to slide right through that tiny gap. Pretty hard trick, so ballsy of Sander to go for it. I respect it. Like to see it. Sander, bro. But yeah, not getting it there. Good backup though.
Now we're onto the gauntlet, the hardest levels in the run. Although 8-5 isn't that hard.
Oh, that's a glitch.
The only problem with this level is it doesn't have a checkpoint, so if you die at the end, which is where you're most likely to die at, you're going to have to go all the way to the beginning, and you're going to lose so much time.
Yeah, not having that happen for Pablo, though. Nicely done. But where the next couple levels really get their name in Gauntlet, really starts here. 8-6 is pretty brutal for runs. Well, really, Gauntlet got its name because of the RNG, which we don't have to worry about anymore. But anyways, other than that, the levels are decently hard. Just look at the
This is probably
technical.
the most technical level.
Yeah, Pablo actually not looking that hot through it. Yeah, he's kind of just floundering, but he's not gotten hit. That's what's important.
Oh, missing with that new strat there.
Yeah, he's definitely playing for
keep it safe.
Yeah, he's playing for the win, not the time. For sure.
He's not happy with it though. You can see him shaking his head.
Alright, let's see if Sander can gain some time here. The best possible time you can get in this level is a 372 technically. That's not really feasible though, usually, unless you're like Glitcher Noodles. So probably looking for something like 368 or better, hopefully. Looking good so far for Sander. Ah, jinxed him.
Yeah, it was like an insta jinx.
Firehop to
Nice
Pablo,
fire.
going for the not... Oh, dang. Going for the not dumb strat, I was about to say. Not safe strat, rather.
Not
Oh my
ideal.
gosh. Nerves are getting to a lot, I think. He's still got a decent lead, though, so he can afford to make more mistakes as he nearly, like, crouch slides off the end of the pipe and kills himself, but... Careful about that.
I'm
Deep
always
breaths.
so scared that will happen to me.
Oh, Sander with the
knocking
big
off with a
brain.
shell.
He was going for the big brain shell throw ledge cancel strat, but he just messed it up, so it looked really stupid. But I respect the knowledge and the dodges. Yes, Sander.
Now, 8-8
So here's
used to
Pop.
be basically fully RNG, and it still kind of is, but with the manip that we have now, these magma balls don't fall down as randomly anymore, so you're more or less safe to grab that star every time.
Yeah, I want to say about 7 out of the 8 patterns are good. On mini minute at least. Which I think Pablo's on. Here's a big trick though. I think he won't go for it, just how we've seen him play so far. But if he does, that'd be pretty sick.
I don't know, I think he's going for it.
Ooh! Let's go, Pablo.
Oh!
Nope. Okay, he's not like dead or anything, so it doesn't really matter. But it might matter, because Sander, if he doesn't have fire, though, dang it.
Oh,
that really
that's
matters.
not good.
Get up, lad. Okay. He saved it. He saved it. If he had slid off there, Sander's in the lead.
Yeah, what he was trying to do there is do a death warp. Now, the first one he tried to do is what we call the peanut butter warp, or Skippy warp, where we thought it was impossible for a really long time, and it was like a fraction of a pixel off from being able to happen, until it was then discovered to be possible with the power-up, was it? Or no, the ground pound cancel that gives you a little bit
We
extra
just straight
height
up forgot.
so that you can wall kick. Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah.
To find that. But what we saw there, Sander did the regular death warp, which is how it's kind of been done for a long time without it being overly complicated.
Yeah, very simple. Just damage boost to the checkpoint, kill yourself, and warp the snake block ahead. Pretty nice. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny about Skippy Warp Discovery. Like, we had tried that for a long time, and we just all straight up forgot about the ground pound cancel, except for Glitch. Like, even the Tasser guy, who, like, you know, he's really good at Tasser's super. He just straight up forgot you can ground pound cancel. And everyone forgot, except for Glitch. But he never spoke up, so we never really discovered it until Skippy just accidentally got it one day. He was just messing around. So that's kind of funny. And he didn't even do, like, the correct version. He did, like, the double frame perfect version. Just oops.
Oh, what with the shell?
No. With the if you don't shoot the fireball after the wall kick, you don't get the faster acceleration. I think it's frame perfect wall kick, frame perfect ground pound.
Oh, okay, that's quite tough.
I might need to be fact checked on that. I'm not sure if it's double frame perfect, but I think that's what I remember. Okay, Pablo in the last level with a decent lead, but not an insurmountable lead. 20
Yeah,
seconds or
any
something.
death will allow Sander to get in the lead from here.
Yeah, and we've seen quite a few, quite a few in this level. So this is where it begins. Third room, kind of hard. Fifth room, where the deaths start to happen.
Not doing the damage boosting through there. Will damage boost through the Mega Thwomp here.
Yeah, gonna take a safe fifth room. This is what we used to do, the old strats. Slightly slower, obviously. Oh, okay, yeah. There's the normal damage boost. And here on out, you just gotta not get hit. Sander really not having a nice time, by the way.
Oh, and Sander died. That's really not good for him. And
Yeah,
Pablo
Pablo can't die.
room.
He's even got room on a Miss Bowser jump if that so happens. Shout out to Tejado. Se has suscrito. Let's go. Yeah, so rip to Sander. Probably gonna lose this game one, unless Pablo has like, I don't know. He has to really lose his mind. Yeah, looking like a low 24 for him.
Pablo will need to have 2 deaths here for Sander to get the lead, so it has to go super bad for him. Oh, but Sander gets another death.
Ouch. Yeah, that's game one.
Nice Bowser jump.
GG's. Did Pablo? He didn't die this race, did he?
Did. No.
Oh, okay.
He's just some damage.
Yeah, he definitely not a clean race from him. If you see a no death race, you're probably thinking like lower 23s. So low 24 is kind of whack, but he definitely played to the ability he needed to there, which is respectable. So yeah, game one, Pablo. Can mark that in. Oh, you already marked it. Nice. You're ahead of me. So yeah, that puts Sander on the ropes here. Ah! Not in this race particularly, but he's got to win the next two to keep himself alive in the tournament.
Oh, I really thought he was going to get hit by that dry bones there. Gotta love that audio quality.
So yeah, I'm gonna put you in a little road path, looking forwards here while we're waiting for Sander to finish up. So the winner of the loser of this obviously will be out. Losers round 2. That's an L. If you lose, you're out. The winner will have to play either Willie or Jay, which is going to be happening in about 3.5 hours, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to watch that one on Speedgaming 1, and then the winner of this plays the winner of that, plays Aki, and yeah, that was confusing. Wow, I did not describe that well. Anyways, if they win this match and the next match, they get into the money. Top 6 here is payout. So that's something that they're looking to do.
All right, Sander, one final jump. And he gets it. 26-20.
GG's. Right. Try to get them set up on their next race here. Hopefully can get started soon enough, and yeah, I need to leave in an hour. That was confusing. Wow, I didn't know they were for Pablo. Anyways, so they if they win so this match, they're going to get into the money. Top 6
I
here.
think Pablo's listening to the stream.
That's something to do.
Sander, one final jump.
I'll
Okay,
switch
we're
to
gonna get
Sander.
some double audio here in a second. Yeah, just switch back to Sander.
I'm gonna switch to Sander before, yeah. So we don't. The next one. Alright, hopefully we can get Pablo fixed up here. Let him know. Reading all 3. Yeah. Apologies to whoever's next in our schedule. It looks like we've probably run over a little bit. And if if Sander wins, we'll actually run over a lot. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, I want Sander to do well. But, you know.
I think, looking at what we've just seen, Pablo is the favorite for this upcoming race. Sander not having a great time towards the end there. Still a pretty solid run. If you get that as your PB, that will place you in the top 100, probably top 70 actually, on the leaderboards.
For sure. What was it? It was a 24-0.
Pablo's was 24.06, I believe, and Sander's was 26.20.
Oh, yeah, that's top 50 for Pablo, at least. Puts you around MRD, Adokiba, and Juice. So, shout out to those random fools. Especially Juice. We like Juice. Loungemeister believing in the comeback, hoping we go over on time. I'm believing it too, but I'm a doubter today. Sander has shown potential. Like, we've been sort of clowning on him so far because he hasn't had such a great race so far, but he's really has potential to like just blow Pablo out of the water on some of these races. Like against me, he got like a 23-0 something, which is like almost a PB for him, and that knocked me to losers, which made me very sad. But yeah, definitely don't count Sander out. He's a mad lad in his own right. Plus, he just survived like he's Norwegian, so he just survived like there were some crazy storms out there. And he was stranded away from home for like a couple of days. So
damn.
Yeah, resilient lad out here. Chicken. Oh yeah, they just started real time, or they start. Yeah, they had started real time. English is hard, man. Same Luigi Mario Paris here. Don't want to root for Mario, but I might have to. Okay, Pablo having to do 8 double jumps here. Sander, I think he's on the non-mini minute, so he'll also have to do 8. So if you count the number of jumps here from both runners, they should both do 8 double jumps, not including triple jumps in this level. Sander can also get away with like 7 or something. That also works for him.
Yeah, interestingly enough, 7 just doesn't work for me, even though when I set my manip up, it did say that 7 can also work, but I think I get very unlucky with it. Oh, that's not good from Pablo. That could mess up his RNG manip.
Oh no, this is very bad. So that's the major drawback of doing mini manipulation. You'll have that chance for getting mini route, which could save 10 seconds. But if you make a mistake in 1-1, bro, like he's probably not getting shell here. He's gonna lose like 17 seconds, I think. If he didn't actually get 8 double. Oh, he did. What? Okay.
I think he got one just before the flagpole. You can do a bit of a save there that way, but I was more concerned with the time being different on the timer. Probably
so
here.
Yeah, Pablo's major mistakes in 1-2. But actually, fun fact, only like very random levels with background noise actually matter for that. So in 1-1, you only need to count double jumps and wall kicks, but the timer doesn't actually matter like whatsoever. But in a level like 1-2, the background music actually affects RNG. So you'll need to exit the underground section at a very precise time if you want to continue your manipulation past 1-2. Same with like 5-1 as well, and I want to say 5-3 too. But yeah, a little quirky thing that you really have to cry about if you're going for mini route. That was a tight task cycle for Sander.
Yeah,
Pablo some more
bit
margin.
Scary.
Wow, yeah, that's an especially scary mistake to make. If you get squished there, obviously you die and you lose your blue shell. And you have to go back to the mushroom house and get another. And that's like a lot of time you don't want to lose.
Yeah, Pablo making a lot of spaghetti this run already, and we're not even out of World 1 yet.
Yeah, man, call him Giuseppe, because he's cooking it up. Spaghetti there. Anyways. Sander with a slight lead coming out of it. As we saw, though, probably not the biggest gap. It's probably not going to matter. But we'll lead. Love to see it. Another small thing about mini manipulation, Pablo's obviously off of it right now because he messed up a lot. But you'll need to do that double jump in one castle, so Pablo will probably just doing that based on muscle memory. A lot of people also do the QSG still based on muscle memory, even if it's kind of irrelevant and slower. So you'll see Sander doing some unmorphs, which has the same effect as QSG, it's just not as strong. Pablo going for QSG and missing it, this is bad. Okay, he's fine. That was scary, though.
Yeah, if you get stuck there in the snow, if you get stuck in the snow thing, you can't jump very high. Like, basically can't at all. So if an enemy comes towards you, you're getting hit.
You gotta watch fireworks here, too. Okay, barely good.
So close.
Yeah. Very sketchy for Pablo. Gotta lock in at this point. Not let these mistakes continue, because if you lose your shell, that's like the biggest mistake you can make. So cannot allow that to happen. Sander with a nice QSG. QSG is 3 frames, by the way, so not an easy trick by any means. Well,
I think it's probably the easiest trick you can do. But it does still take a fair bit of practice to do.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him to allow this to happen, but geez, Sander, this is terrible.
And that allows Pablo to get back into the lead.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a weird mistake to make. Sander at least did not get hit, but he did lose like 10 seconds. So, yikes. Also, another fun fact, he could have actually entered the pipe while the piranha was still out. There's like a very tiny gap you can go for, but Sander taking it safe, not risking it.
Yeah, it's understandable. I do like that gap though. I think I used it the one time I did a run. Ooh, nice QSG there from Pablo. Love to see it. And Sander as well. Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, that QSG is kind of juicy. If you know this game well, you'll know you can do hyperspeed here, and that's technically faster if you do it well. But QSG is a very consistent option here to skip fireworks, because this fireworks mark is very, very not fun to worry about in runs. You remember last run, they both had to dodge it. So that QSG there prevents fireworks from getting in your way. It's actually pretty nice. So Ghost House coming up here. Saw a lot of spaghetti last time from both of them, kind of. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and hopefully maintain your lead if you're Pablo and usurp Pablo if you're Sander. Sander cleaner.
Pablo still with a slight lead here.
Call him Mr. Clean because 76 is about as good as you can get in a race. Good door from Sander. Well, I say that you can skip fireworks with 78, but like, you know. It's not. Usually you don't go for that. Pablo making nice beats. I heard that. So Sander going to get his 332 here, just under fireworks. Pretty good. Pablo with his 328, reflecting some of his spaghetti, but we're basically tied up here.
Yeah, looks like less than a second difference. Oh, but that bad RNG, the Hammer Bro moving so far.
Yeah, that's another problem with Mini Minute, right? Like the RNG is perfect, it's so nice, but on average, the I want to say the non-Mini Minute that Sander has is just generally better for overworld World 5 RNG manipulation. So Sander taking the lead off of his manip being slightly cooler. Well, less cool, but consistent, you know. All right. This is how it's supposed to be done. If you do the same thing every time, the crows are in the same spot. Sander, bro. Okay, watch Sander.
Oh no! Sander!
Oh, 8-1, man. It's... Yeah. If you see someone do it properly, it looks really nice. But, oh yes, get mega! Alright, this is cool. Respect. But yeah, if you make a little slip up, you gotta watch the crows. And Sander watched the crows a little too intently and forgot that he needed to get over the gap. So, big yikes. Actually, I was kind of scared for Sander there. There's a strange glitch where as you exit the Mega Mushroom state, you can sometimes fall at like terminal velocity. And that could have just thrown him straight into the pit. But he got lucky and that didn't happen. It's a very strange glitch. I think it's only applicable, like, it has a speedrun application in like all power-ups, I want to say. Really like tiny subcategory in the extended leaderboards.
I need to explore the extended leaderboards some more. Been meaning to for a while.
Or they're fun. Like there's some fun categories in there that you just make up for. We just made up a while ago.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch that I've made up, and I keep forgetting to actually run them to get them added.
But yeah, the going back to the race, Pablo has not got a very nice lead now. You might have noticed Sander swimming slower. You know, that's going to hurt him here. Going to hurt him in 8-3, and obviously Pablo with the time advantage now as well from not having that death. So Pablo's in a really nice position. I wonder if he's just going to like extend it out over Sander like he did last time. Just take everything safe. Cycle skip here. Very clean.
Up until then,
Yeah.
that was about as clean as you can do this level, but still very nicely done throughout.
Yeah, that's a very scary. Oh, what are you doing, man? Get up. Okay. Yeah. That's a very scary crusher. Can definitely just ruin your run if you hit it wrong. And I think if he
Sander's
actually
not
went
going
full
very
beans
tight.
into it. Uh-oh. Neither's Pablo. Pablo just messing up that fight. Ouch. This is like carbon copy of last race. 8-1 was bad. 8 tower 1 for Sanders going terribly. You hate to see it, but like it's kind of funny how similar it is. So yeah, Norway falling behind at this point. Team Spain chugging along ahead. Gonna look to keep their lead. I don't know why I'm saying it like it's a team race at this point. Sander taking a little more risk this time. Like to see that, although he just misses the door, so I don't know.
You know, we should totally have a race where it's teams of countries.
Dude, US would sweep though. Like we're just too strong.
We got nudes here in the UK.
You have news. Okay, news is like you just got news, bro. We got Glitch, we got Josh. I don't think I really count that much, but you have me if you need it.
I'm gonna grind the game, get world record, yeah.
Oh,
easy clap.
All right, Team Britain. Team Britain on the up. Team Spain definitely gonna go on the up though. I think Pablo made his declaration that he's gonna like grind for world record soon. So watch out, lads. That'd be definitely really fun though. I don't think we'd have enough like same country representation. Like there's a lot of one-offs. Like Britain's doing pretty good. You guys got some good people. But like actually Spain is good too because we got Picasso as well. I think Jay's the only Canadian though. We got a lot of random one-off Scandinavian countries. Like Nerdish is Swedish. Sanders obviously Norwegian.
Sander. You don't want to be hitting those fish.
No. Oh, Cats is Canadian. I didn't know that. And Grain. Never mind. We got some good Canadians. Yeah, we could definitely have a World Cup of Nations. That'd be really fun. I'm not organizing it though. We did enough organizing. So Pablo, with his crouches here, not opting to shoot fireballs to cancel pixel stops. If you didn't know, if you land on a upwards moving platform or on the very edge of a block, it can just stop all of your momentum. So using the crouch animation and the fireball shoot animation to cancel those is really nice.
Yeah, and I think the only other way to prevent that from happening is by either being in the shell or doing a frame perfect jump, right?
Yeah, you can do those as well. Good point.
But being in the shell is generally scarier when you're trying to platform.
Yeah, plus you'd have to do shell route, so you're really just looking at a QSG at that point in 8-4. Which I mean is what is basically optimal if you're doing tasks. So if you're feeling juicy and just want to do task routes to save literally no time, yeah, go for that. Or if you're feeling like you're from like 2019 all of a sudden and shell route just got popular again.
Yeah, have fun doing the double frame perfect trick in 8-2 though.
Ooh, Pablo having a lot of fun. Having to wait on the switch and also not get hit by Bowser. So nicely done to avoid fireworks there. Yeah, even if you in a castle, even though if you hit 66 or 55 or whatever on the timer, it won't give fireworks. It's still nicely done from Sander that time. Good backup or good recovery from us. But yeah, you'll still get like the effects of fireworks even if fireworks don't show up. So in the overworld, it's going to scroll all the way to the left to show you the mushroom house that spawns. So it's still about equally as slow. So you still got to watch out for that.
Yeah, now we're heading into the gauntlet again. Pablo had a pretty decent gauntlet. Sander really did not. So let's see how they do it this time.
I don't know, Kyan. It might. I think it's not downwards as well.
No, downwards is fine as far as I know. Never had issues with those.
There's not a whole lot of opportunities for that either in the run. The 8-5 final bit scared me a little bit for Pablo. Looked like he was kind of close to the edge, but he was fine. The end, Mario. Wait, did Sander start his timer late or something?
He restarted it at the start of World 5, I think.
Oh, oops.
So he's got like a 3-minute save.
Yeah, he's gonna lose by 2 minutes, but his timer's gonna be faster, so we can give him the W. Pablo with a nice 8-6 so far.
Ooh, going for Volcano skip here. Nice.
Yeah, a little slow on the finish, but it's about the swag that matters. The fact that he got it is kind of a big W.
And he's now exactly 1 level ahead.
It is 4:10, so I'd just like to mention, sorry if you're on the later match. I know there's a match after us, but we'll get to you right after this is finished. So yeah, if you're waiting for the match after this one, stick around for like 5 minutes and hope Pablo wins, because then you'll get to watch that sooner. Don't actually know what's after this.
Yeah, Pablo had a slightly scary star moment there, where he got blocked for a bit, and then, like, he was. I think if he was like a frame or two later, then he would have probably just walked off the platform by accident.
Yeah. So 8-8 should be free for him. Is he scrolling right? Or no, he's just not scrolling. I think it's technically optimal, or you have a better probability of not getting hit by blocks if you scroll left. Whoa, Sander. That was sketch. Oh, dang it. Trading shots with that fire, bro. Just clipped him in the foot, unfortunately.
Neither runner has gone for the new star strat in this level.
No, it barely saves time, so like in a race it really doesn't matter. It's mostly swag. But yeah. I think these guys need to study their scrolls as well. So Pablo not doing an 8-8, and then I think Sander did not do it there. That would have prevented that. Alright, Pablo, PBW. See if we can hit the W. Hey, there it is.
That is sick. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, that trick, like, it doesn't look that hard. Like, if you just saw it, like, and you had no idea what was happening, you're like, oh, it just jumped off. That's free. But actually, there's like a lot of tiny stuff going on there that makes it really difficult. Ah, Sander, nice save, bro.
That could have gone bad.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna run through the inputs real quick just to give you a sense of how like stupid it is. So you have to obviously get hit and then immediately press your fire from your inventory at the right time so that you regain it immediately after at the right point in your jump. And then once you reach the peak of your jump, you have to wall kick and shoot a fireball all within like 1 or 2 frames of each other. Hold right, and then as you get to the right wall, like less than half a second later, you have to press down, to ground pound at the right point, which is usually less than like 3 frames around, depending on your wall jump. And you have to immediately press up, left, and then jump, all within like basically the same period of time. So that's like 7 or 8 inputs in half a second or so, and 2 of them need to be timed extremely tightly. So like it's this very awkward trick, and it looks easy, but it's really not. Like it's kind of difficult. So if you see anyone go for PBW, respect them. They're cool. Pablo, very cool, especially because he did it while having the lead. So big ups to Pablo.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be quite comfortably in the lead here, still going to Bowser's Castle, the final level, potentially the final level of this match.
Yeah, barring a major mistake, he's looking pretty juicy right now. Sanders' races today were just kind of like, I don't want to speak for him, but probably not to the level he probably would have wanted to play to. His 8-1s and 8 towers really just killed him so far. Those are 2 really big time losses, and Pablo definitely capitalized on it. Hey, good swag. No, I take it all back. Sanders awesome. That was cool swag.
Yeah, I was really not expecting to see that there. Why is that even there? Like, I swear there's nothing that goes there. Why is that gap there?
Looks like the devs just forgot to place the dang block. I don't know, it's kind of silly. Yeah, Pablo not going for damage boost strats again. Taking it safe. The primary safety point is so that you can damage boost through this part. Usually you have to do like a 4-frame jump to not die, so just avoiding that one.
It's actually a bit harder than it looks to get through there without taking damage. If you're trying to be quick, that is.
And he is being quick. That was a nice switch. He's probably not going to have to worry about these flops. Oh yeah, he's good, man.
Yeah, so he's going to hit the checkpoint in a second. There's nothing for him to worry about until that. And he can afford a death, I think.
For sure. A death at the Bowser jump is about 40 seconds. So he's definitely got that gap over Sander currently. I don't think he has 2 deaths in him, but...
Nah, not 2.
Yeah. He's got 1 safety net.
That was very clean as well there, so... While Sander is still in room 3, is this? 4? Pablo getting a little bit of Bowser's stare there.
No Miko minute? Sag. Oh, okay. What do you do here?
You can't.
If he waits too long, he doesn't have... Yeah, if he waits too long, he does not have the gap on Sander, so he cannot die in this fight.
It's okay. He's still in the lead, just barely. He just needs to get Bowser's jump this time.
Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, he's got the lead. Jeez. 1 safety net gone. All right. Yeah, okay. Bowser jump, like, it looks free, and it basically is free, but it's kind of awkward. You have to land on like the 3rd quarter of Bowser Jr. What are you doing, Sander? And you have to do it relatively quickly. Yeah. So Pablo landed a little too early on Junior and was not able to get over him. Gotta get it this time, because Sander's biting on his heels right here.
Yeah, it's basically if Pablo doesn't get it and Sander does, then he gets it.
Oh my gosh! Pablo. All right, Sander, let's go.
It? He does. Oh my
21 minutes. New world record. Wow. Okay. Game 3, baby. Sorry to anyone who's waiting on the next thing. You got another 20-30 minutes in here. Ah. All right. Well, Pablo pulling Ghibli. You hate to see it. All right. Sander's still alive.
Let's add 1 to his score. There we go.
Oh,
and
I also
Pablo
added
gets
1.
it on the 3rd try. I remember the first time I tried to do Bowser jump, I didn't jump high enough, so I just hit Bowser Jr. face on.
Oops. Yeah, it's like a... it's not hard, like relative to the rest of the speed run. I think like this run has a lot of very hard tricks, but yeah, it's not like particularly easy either. A lot of new runners definitely struggle with it, and intermediates as well, and me. So only when I'm on good pace though.
I think what hurt the most then was that I was on pace for PB after still having thrown away the run like a good 3 or 4 times, and then I just didn't get it, and that was just so soul crushing.
We're oh, Pablo's talking to us.
The first time I tried to do Bowser jump.
Oh no, he still got his stream body on.
Let's switch back to Sander for the audio for now, while Pablo listens to us rambling on about things.
Hi, Pablo. All right, so yeah, game 3. Whoever wins the next one wins, and whoever loses is out.
I swear, if it needs to be retimed because they're so close.
Dog, we've had that too many times already. I'm not trying to. I don't want the next segment to delay even longer because we have to like wait there for a retime. That'd be stupid. All right. Oh.
I absolutely love the music in this game. It's so good.
It is a bop, dude. Like, if you compare it with like some of the newer tracks from like NSP2 and NSPW and whatnot, like NSP2 and NSPW and stuff, they have like 1 or 2 bangers, but every track in this game is like a consistent banger. So, yeah, I mean, gotta respect the game. Low-key revolutionary first time. Alright, I do want to check what's actually next. I feel so bad about running over, but... Oh wait, this also means I might have to leave midway through. Oops.
It's alright. I can carry this.
Oh wait, did they... I think they moved someone else, so we have the full time slot. Let's go! Alright. Never mind. We're not running into anyone's time. We can vibe. There was something else after us later, but I think Sigma fixed it. So shoutouts to Sigma. What a G. Hopefully we can get us all grooving for game 3 here. Yeah. Got their race room set up. Just waiting on the start.
Is that an SMB3 poster in the background I see there, Pablo?
I think it is. I mean, he runs like loads of games. Like, he's probably ran SMB3.
It's a good game.
Would not bet against it. Yeah.
Alright, looks like Pablo's ready to restart here. Sander still needs a moment.
Yeah. Started about 20 seconds ago, real time, so after the delay catches up, probably off in the next 15-20 seconds or so. There we go.
All right, into the final run. The loser is
Sander
out of
looking...
the tournament.
Yes, sir. Sander looking to pull off the comeback, validate the Sander believers. Right. So Pablo on 4 double jumps. Sander probably still looking at his same 8-7. Actually, I count Pablo this time because, like, oh, maybe he does the B pattern. Because technically, there's 2 double jump patterns that would work for Pablo. Most people just go with the A because it's easier to get manip with. Maybe he just goes for B. Or maybe I'm just confused and he actually does A anyways. Yep.
I think I only counted 3 or 4 for Sander.
Huh.
That is another option. It's most people go for 8, but you can also go for like 3, I think.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, Pablo definitely did his prescribed 4. Alright, we're chilling. They know their manips better than we do. 2 nice QSGs.
Yeah, already going better than the last race.
So yeah.
Now there's a strat on
Not the
that
fastest.
seesaw that I've seen that I'm not sure I understand. It's where you like continue sliding in the shell until like the very end. But whenever I try it,
right, so
I get to the end too fast.
Yeah, the necessity for that to work is that you need to land on like one of the first couple pixels of the seesaw, because if you know how real life seesaws work, the closer to the ends you stand, the faster the thing will rotate. So if you land on like the first couple pixels of the seesaw, you can actually keep most of your speed through the whole time and get back into shell, and it'll actually still rotate you enough that you can get up nicely. Pablo did not do that. Yeah, and as a result, his 1-2 was kind of slow, so he'll need to adapt his strats if he wants to continue on many minutes. Ah! Random pixel stop, ouch.
It's one of the many things we hate to see. Overall,
Yes.
it's not the worst for one tower.
No, but it's certainly not the best. You could see, if you saw Pablo there, he definitely had a very pained expression on his face. But once again, gap out of World 1 barely matters. Like, only really does if someone makes a major mistake, because Sander takes a tiny pixel stop on the edge of that block there.
At least he doesn't get a Miko cannon.
He kind of did.
I mean,
but... low-key in 97 is a Miko cannon. IMO. Shout out to Miko. I'm curious if he'll still go for QSG. He does.
And he gets it.
Okay. Looking for not having to worry about double jumps, I'm assuming. Yeah, I mean, double jumps are technically faster. Yeah, they are, for sure. So if you get it initially, though, it should be fine. They're only particularly useful for getting the mini-minute to work, because you need to finish the level at a very consistent time. As Pablo did there, but I don't think he actually continued his mini-minute, so it really would not matter. But Sander was technically faster with his double jumps, so W. Yeah, no mini-minute for Pablo. Ooh. So Sander's got a backup shell. That could definitely be useful down the line if he does get hit or something. Pablo missing QSG. This is a big level you really want to have QSG for. It becomes extremely awkward otherwise. Ooh. Especially on that jump. If you don't unmorph on that jump like Pablo did, it's like I'm not comfortable with it because a lot of the time you just fall into the pit. But clearly he is not doing that. So close one.
Yeah, and as Sander is now in the lead, let's switch to his audio real quick.
Hyperspeed this race happening. I wonder if we'll see one this 5-3.
Yeah, it's about time we see one. Looks like he's just going to go for that QSG and he gets it.
Maybe Pablo? No, he's just not even going for anything. What? What's he doing? Okay, interesting.
Playing it ultra safe. Gets that QSG there at least.
Yeah. Although I don't think he's fast enough, because you need to be... Yeah, he didn't even get the QSG, actually.
Rip.
Okay, interesting strats. Only lost like a couple seconds, probably not going to matter. Right. Sander had a good ghost house last time. Looked pretty decent. Last couple of races, yeah, he's just grooving on that part. That's mostly the hardest part. A little scuffed. Ah! Uh-oh.
3 bruises in one spot. That's a little scary.
Oh, more than a little. Jeez. Yeah, surviving there.
Yeah, those guys don't mess around.
Pablo has taken back a little of the deficit. And we're close once again. Looking for a double jump, not hitting it. So sad.
It is not an easy thing to do unless you're like 1 or 2 people in the community.
Yeah, it's like glitching these. They're like scarily consistent with that. It's technically technically it's single frame perfect, but like practically it's double frame perfect. There's like a bunch of different ways of actually doing it, like frame wise, but you know, probably 1.5 frames. 1.5 frame perfect. That's a nice way to look at it. I think Sander still has the better overall RNG manipulation there. Save some more time. Okay. 3-second gap. And I think I'll be able to stay like right until they finish. Probably not for interviews, but till the end at least, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Pablo getting hit there, losing the blue shell. Very far from an ideal situation. Oh, and he dies!
Yo, he's choking, dude. Oh my. Dude, 8-1 has been a reaper today. Another Mega Shroom, let's go! Yeah, that's really bad though. I mean, we saw what happened to Sander last time. Last time that happened to him, his gap became like a minute after all the compounding time losses. So yeah, Sander with a big lead here now. After looking like he was just going to be out and done towards the conclusion of the second race. And yeah, he's going for fast A2. What a G. Okay. Doesn't hit it, but...
Nice movement there as well to get that slide onto the barrels.
Yeah, that's another like sneaky mechanic. Well, it's not mechanic. I think it's just a glitch, but yeah, there's like 10-ish frames where you can jump off the switch and not just fall into the water. Small game knowledge.
No, I think it's not. I don't think it's a glitch. I think it is just part of a mechanic because what happens is the switch gets pressed down and then you can just slide over it normally.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Well, That's at least the way I do it, because yeah, if
I
you
guess.
land on the switch in the shell and then just jump off the platform.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. All right, Sander's Nemesis, 8 Tower 1. We're looking to have it clean here. No miss cycles. Ah, almost missed the first cycle. There we go.
Oh, and he even gets
Nice.
a cycle skip.
Yeah, nice safe cycle skip. And a nice bridge there. Not bridge, thing. Alright, that's what we want to see, Sander. Yes, sir. Sander believers rise up. Because Sander is rising up to the occasion.
In order to get the jump on Bowser Jr. like that, you need to get a pretty good positioning. You need to jump just on the top left of his hitbox, otherwise he'll go into his shell and you'll just hit him.
Yeah, and then for the second and third hits, you actually need to time them. They're about 4 frames each. But we have nice consistent setups that we hit it basically every time. So those aren't usually a worry. Ah, Pablo. Yeah. Chat spamming corianders for some reason. Not sure how
I
that's
think it's the
related to Sander.
spam this coriander to help Sander.
Yeah, it's a weird word, coriander. Oh, Pablo, look at his timer, 444. He's gonna get fake fireworks here. Not a whole lot he could have done about that, because if he does not go for the hit, he's just not gonna hit him. He's gonna waste more time. So unfortunate circumstances there, Pablo. Yeah, big unfortunate race for Pablo here. He's looking so nice the first two, and it's all just starting to fall apart for him.
Sander is basically done with this level now, whereas Pablo's still just about to start it, and he's going to be so slow here. I'm assuming
Going
that's
for damage
intentional
boost.
damage boosting. Yeah, he has a spare fire.
Yeah, yeah. As is that. Getting 2,000 on the flagpole, technically slightly unoptimal, just because the flag hits the ground slightly before you do, so you have to wait for. Usually you have to wait for the flag to slide down, but if you have to wait for the flag and then for yourself, that's another couple frames. So small things that really don't matter, but I like pointing them out just for general knowledge sake. And you can see Sander again crouching on these upwards rising platforms. Cancel those pixel stops. Pablo neutral swimming to maintain speed.
You can't accelerate with the fire here.
Wait, if you shoot fire, does that actually like slow you down?
Because
it might cancel your.
It does. I don't think it slows you down unless you're already out of the stream. Actually, yeah, I think it does maybe.
Yeah, because I would think it would cancel your bubble stream swim animation, which might slow you down slightly, but I have no idea. Ooh, Sander, whoa, playing it super weird. Ah, yeah. Okay, he kept it in the bounds of the level, but that was not a clean 8 castle by any means. Same backup that he usually does, so nice there. But yeah, big sketch. Wow, this gap is like a whole 8 castle now. That's kind of huge. See, Pablo's still taking the safe strat. Almost expected that he would turn up the juice now a little that he's behind, but keeping with what he knows, it looks like.
Yeah, I think trying to get to the end without any more mishaps is probably more important at the moment. Because if Sander dies before the checkpoint's in Bowser's Castle, and Pablo is about the same distance behind as he is now, he'll probably get the lead.
Perhaps. I'm just not confident with how Gauntlet looks, because each death in Gauntlet is probably around 20-30 seconds, depending on where you die, how you die, whatever. So if I was Pablo, I would currently try to close the gap as much as possible. So if one death does happen, we could be right there and pick it up. Because I think if Sander dies once at this point, he will not be in within reach to be able to capitalize on that. He's got to hope for like multiple errors potentially. But Sander's not looking like he's making any at the moment. Nice A6 so far.
Not going for that
Nice clean
volcano
save.
skip.
Yeah, 68 is pretty good for a race, especially when you have a lead like this.
Luigi.
8-7, probably not going to see any new glitch strats, but hey, we can hope. Glitch referring to the person, not the thing. Does scroll here now. That's better. Sweet. Pablo having a slightly worse 8-6. Likely doesn't matter, but not gonna help him. Actually, I lied. It's the same. Oops. I tell you that, strangely enough, Sander is keeping on to his blue shell. I'm not sure if he's just forgotten about it or like he has plans with it. Oh, he might have plans to go. Ooh, watch out! To go. He just despawned the star block. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's
Yo.
so clean.
Yeah, that was nice, bro. Yeah, so what happened there is he hit the star block at the point where when the star was spawning, a meteor was where the star should be, so the star just did not spawn. And that's usually really bad and scary, but Sander with some nice backups. But what I think we're going to see here is Sander kept this blue shell, because there's a very odd variant of 8 Tower 2, PBW, whatever, where you carry this blue shell and it boosts you upwards. Yeah, he's going for it. Slightly. Super, like, I don't even know how it works, but it's so cool.
That's interesting, yeah. I haven't seen that. That looked easier to do than with the fire.
Yeah, allegedly it is.
Oh, and Pablo
Pablo
also
had these-
despawning. Oh, not ideal.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, dude, that is impressive.
I think that's more luck, to be honest.
No, you saw the relief on his face there. Oh my gosh. I think he knew exactly what he's going for though. Definitely some luck involved though. I think he had a tougher meteor pattern than Sander did. So really nice to see that not result in a hit.
Alright, Pablo really needs to get PBW here. And he misses it.
This is bad. There's two ways I see that Pablo could win this race now. He either has to hope for Sander to slip off at the end of 8 Tower 2, which has happened, like, probably too many times. But if Sander's cognizant of that, he shouldn't allow that to happen. Or a very late death just before the checkpoint in Bowser's Castle. Or
I mean,
Sander
it's
just
also
chokes on
possible
Bowser.
that Sander does what Pablo did in the last race and just dies at the Bowser jump.
Yeah, that could happen. It's definitely not the most likely. But I mean, if the nerves get to you like they did Pablo, it could happen. But yeah, Sander's put himself in a very nice position at the moment. Let's see, he's on. Is he on low 23 pace? I believe he is. Yeah, he's on like really good pace. What? Pablo. I'm not sure when that he actually. I guess his run has just been relatively clean. I didn't even notice like he's not on PB pace or anything, but like he's maybe 10, 15 seconds off of it.
Yeah, it's actually really solid.
Yeah, he's just been grooving along, like super clutch.
Took him a game and a half to warm up, but he's getting there.
All right, here's where it becomes big. Ooh, safe strats.
I mean, if he just plays it safe to the end now, he'll be fine. But he only needs to get past that, and he's done it. He's basically safe to die once, I think.
Yeah, this is game 2, but reverse now. So just gotta keep it in. Just gotta not mess up. Just don't mess up, man. Easy.
Just be good.
Facts. Never heard better advice than just don't mess up. Be good. They're really helpful. Sometimes you need to hear that though. Sander, just don't mess up, man. Man, he could. Bro's an upset fiend. If he pulls this off, that's at least 2 upsets this tournament in like 3 races.
And he does. Wow.
Yeah, boys, break out them corianders. We believe. Let's go, Sander.
That's a very solid time as well for a run. Low 23.
Yeah, wow. His PB's off the top of my head 22:52. Let me confirm that.
53.
53. Okay. So yeah, man, that's 14 seconds off your PB in a clutch race. Like, respect, dude. That's hard to do.
Did that reverse?
Let's go, Sandy. Yeah. W's. Alright, I do believe I have to go now, fortunately. So, GG's to the lads. Congrats, Sander. And y'all have a nice day.
Yeah, thanks for joining me here today, as we are just going to see Pablo getting the Bowser jump, and that is a 24-24. GG's to both runners here today, but it is Sander who takes the win. Now, I believe the runners will be getting an invite to join here for an interview in just a moment. see if they do join us. Yeah, overall, very solid run. Looks like Pablo is ready to join us here any moment now. Hello, Pablo.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, congratulations on not winning, but winning the first match. The first one was really good. What happened towards the end there?
I was a little bit surprised with the second match because the beginning was a little bit sloppy, but the gauntlet was like insanely good. I actually golded that in the second round, but you know Bowser jumps, so that's that's it. And yeah, the third round wasn't really that good. Sander just popped off. It was insane. Like it's almost at 22, I believe so. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, GG's, man. You totally had me. Like, I
Yeah,
was dead.
I mean I think the second run I could have won even with one death in Bowser. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we would have had that. Yeah, if you only died once, you would have won. That was really
exactly.
unlucky. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry
yeah,
for
yeah.
you for that.
Yeah, but I'm happy. I mean, the run overall was really good, aside from those two deaths. So yeah,
Yeah,
I'm happy
yeah,
with
I
it.
agree.
Plus, my sum of best is now at 22-23. So I'm really happy because of this
Yeah,
race. So
yeah, GG, man.
yeah, you too. GG's.
Yeah, very nice
Yeah.
runs there. We saw quite a few mistakes throughout the second round. Like so many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from both of you. But
Yeah, it was like a run of extremes because for once I believe that was the run I lost like 30 seconds in A2. But then I did like PBW and volcano skip in H6, and it was all over the place that run.
yeah, but Sander, that was such a good run from you at the end there.
Thank you.
Almost as good as your PB. So for a race, that was incredible.
Yeah, like the first one, yeah, really underperforming there from me. But I have like, I'm just scared of being on stream, to be honest. Just knowing, as most people probably who run this game knows, I don't really stream my attempts just because I get so much nerves from having people watch me. So the first two matches, I was very, what should I say, just scared, like shaking in my seat. And the last one, I wasn't anymore. I got used to the
Nice.
situation, and that helped a lot.
All
Yeah,
right,
you couldn't tell because your last run was really good. So yeah, GG Sander.
Thank you, GG Pablo, GG's.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, GG to both of you. And thank you to Speedgaming for hosting our tournament here, and thank you to Yipley for organizing it. Yipley had to leave, unfortunately, just before these interviews, but big thanks to him for doing this for us, because otherwise we wouldn't all be here today.
Yeah, thank you to
Yeah,
you and
thank you to
Ghibli
him.
for the comments. Thank you very much.
And I just want to say real quick, I'm sorry, I heard you was going to say
Yeah.
something. Like, you've been incredible throughout this whole tournament with commentating. And you're
thank you
really
very
interesting. You're really interesting to listen to as well while you talk. So
Absolutely.
I
thank you for that.
appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, we probably need to sign off here now.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching. There will be another race on Speedgaming 1, I believe, in 2 hours' time from now. So be sure to head over there to not miss that. But for now, that's all. And I don't know when I'll see you guys next time. Probably sometime.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.